caught there. This is a first run on the live streaming video tours, and I am, how convenient for me, I'm walking around my neighborhood where I live in Kfar Tapuach, so I'll tell you some stories and walk around and let you see the neighborhood. I'm not sure if I should flip it around because I have the sun in my eyes. I'm not sure that's what you'd really like to see. So we'll walk a little down this hill, and then when we get past the sun, we're going to be turning around the other direction, and then I'll flip the camera around. So it's about 4:15 in the afternoon, and sundown will be in about half an hour. So I've got about half an hour to walk and tell you about the town. I've lived here in Kfar Tapuach with my wife Ailee and our family for about 30 years. And I'm going to be doing more video tours, live streaming on different platforms, some of them free, some of them paid. And I will advertise them on my social media streams. So you can choose to join them, or you can watch the tours that I'm uploading onto my channel. And do share your comments if you feel that I'm walking too quickly or too slowly, or not talking enough or talking too much. Just let me know, and that will help me figure out the tours and do them better. Now I'm going to flip over the camera in just a second. Okay, so here we're in Kfar Tapuach. The house in front of us is interesting. If you notice, it has a special roof. It's different than the other houses around us. Might have actually started as the same, but the owner of this house expanded. And if you notice, the roof has 3 angles in the front. And that resembles a house in Brooklyn, New York, that was the home of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, or the Rebbe of Chabad. And Chabad Hasidim, in many places, build a house with this symbolic 3 angles in the front to symbolize the home of the Chabad Grand Rebbe. So this home belongs to a Chabad Hasid, and these 3 corners commemorate the 770 Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn, New York. So that's interesting. And maybe in future tours, when we go to other places in Israel, I'll also point out homes that resemble this building in Brooklyn. So now we've changed our angle, and we're walking up the hill. You can see some geese and chickens here in one of the neighbors' yards. We're walking up the hill to the, just a second, do you see them? We have chicken and geese in this cage. It's fun for the kids. I think mostly people are raising them for the entertainment for their children. People don't really eat geese eggs. Some slaughter the geese and cook them. I don't know how common that is either. And the chickens are more for eggs and for meat, and again for the entertainment of their kids. So this is the first walking tour in a Jewish town in the Shomron. I'll be doing more of these and more live streaming on different platforms. Some of them will be advertised ahead of time, so you can schedule to be on the live stream. And some of them like this one will be spontaneous. But I will try to upload them on whatever platform I'm live streaming. Today I'm live streaming on YouTube. So this finished project, the finished project of this video, I will upload onto my YouTube channel. And I'll give it a title so you can either share your comments on the in the comment section of the. You can share your comments on the comment section of the YouTube video. And feel free to ask any questions, and I will try to get back to you on that, or include it in future videos. This town, Kfar Tapuach, was established in 1978. The original residents of the town were from a moshav near the airport, near the Ben Gurion airport. The moshav is called Bareket, and all of the residents of that town were Yemenite Jews from the Chabani community. And later on, more people joined this town from all different parts of the diaspora. So today, the town includes residents from all different groups: Ashkenazi, Sephardi, Yemenite. There are even 3 or 4 different synagogues in the town. There's a Yemenite synagogue, a Sephardi synagogue, an Ashkenazi synagogue, and a Chabad synagogue. By the way, I have just come back from a very good trip to the United States on behalf of another town in the Shomron, a town called Ailee. I was in Miami and South Florida for 8 days. I attended a conference called the AIC and met a lot of people there at the conference, and a lot of people in Miami Beach and Boca Raton. It was a very, very good visit, all in all. But this international travel at this time demands a lot of regulations because of the pandemic. And over the past 2 weeks, I've done about 5 PCR tests. Here we have the center of the town. All of this is just before some major changes. All of these buildings are about to come down for the expansion of the new school that's being built. Now there are some synagogues here, and the town offices, and the post office, and all of that is about to change, because as you can see, in a moment, we're going to pass by this park. You'll see the school building. Here's the school building behind the trees. There are about 15 or 16 classrooms in this school, grades 1 to 6. And the government is about to expand, double the size of the school, and build in this whole area over here. So all of these buildings here in the center are going to be taken down, and the new school is going to be set up in their place. When we came to live in Kfar Tapuach, there were about 30 families here, and today there are about 250 families, and many small children. So, and the school here is a regional school for children from the whole area, from about 5 different towns. Kids are bused into the school here. Here in front of us we can see a playground and an outdoor basketball court. And then beyond that there's a large building which is the indoor basketball. Behind that is the new Sephardi synagogue, which has not yet been opened, but that is coming up pretty soon. Here there's a little falafel place that's opened some evenings during the week. Now I'm facing north, and I've circled around most of the neighborhood. I'm going to be heading back to my home, and it's almost sundown now. So as I turn, just a second, let's say hello to Abraham. אברהם, מה נשמע?
מה שלומך דוד?
טוב, אתה רוצה להגיד משהו לוידאו? אתה רוצה להגיד משהו לוידאו? פעם הבאה. We'll speak with Abraham next time. I'm sorry for that. Abraham was not ready for the spontaneous interview. I did not plan with him for that ahead of time. But we'll do that again in the future. We'll speak with Avraham, we'll set a time, and he'll be ready and we'll talk with him. Avraham is my father-in-law, and he is a shepherd. He has a flock of goats that he takes out to the field around Kfar Tapuach. And I've done a number of videos with him in the past. When he's prepared ahead of time, he has some interesting things to say. Now we are facing west, and you can see that it's almost sundown. You can see the sun hiding behind the clouds, and there's talk now about a big storm coming our way during this week, maybe tomorrow and the day after. So my friends, I hope that you enjoyed that video. I look forward to hearing from you, and watch more video tours. Be well. Shalom.